This is an hour and 17 minutes long. Bro, I don't know if I can deal. Oh. Well, get comfy, guys. This is gonna be the big one. Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Stranger Things. Last time on Stranger Things, we had the bite. So 11 battled the Mind Flayer and got bitten, basically. And now she has been infected. But that revelation came at the end of the episode after pretty much everyone met up at Starcourt, with the exception of Hopper and Joyce and Murray, who had to stop at the fair because they were looking for the kids anyway. And Alexei died. He got killed. So, yeah. But they do know that they need to go to Starcourt, and this is it. This is for all the marbles, man. This is the season finale, the Battle of Starcourt. Oh, God in heaven. This is generally where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. I know there's nothing else you can spoil at this time, but once season 4 rolls around, just don't do that, basically. Yeah, that's pretty much that. This has been an interesting season, and let's see how it ends. Here we go.
We don't know it's your kids.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we know. Come on. Yeah, okay. Jonathan knows what's up. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's going in. Ew. Jonathan, you brave man. Yeah. Fuck. Huh?
I can do it.
No. She's gonna use her own powers. Even it's like, I'm out of here. Oh, shit. Oh, guess who's here? Oh my god. This show... I'm gonna have like 8 heart attacks before this episode is over. Oh my god. Oh, my leg. This poor fucking girl.
This thing is after you. It's not after me.
Oh.
Do you understand?
Yeah, but...
Hey,
Alright.
we should probably go.
I get it, but... I get why he's doing that, but at the same time, she's still your best bet.
The ignition cable's gone.
Sabotage! Oh, crap. It's the Libyans. I mean, Russians. Or it's Billy. Oh, option number 3.
Лейтенант? Какой лейтенант?
Oh, shit.
Лейтенант. Молотов?
Oh! Good job. That's what you call teamwork. Is she retraining? Yeah, that's what she used to use. Of course, now it's new Coke.
Hell.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
She didn't lose her powers, did she? She's still getting the nosebleeds, though.
Do you see it?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wait.
Run! Oh, guess who's here?
What do you say? Friday, 8 o'clock?
Elle likes to watch Miami Vice on Fridays. It starts at 10, so I can't be out late on Friday.
Okay, well, how about 7 then?
7.
Yeah?
Enzo's Friday. I meet you there.
Nothing better happened then.
Yeah.
Picking you up. But when you say date, just so that we're crystal clear about things, so
Yeah.
there's no confusion. Yeah.
Stop talking or I can change my mind.
Yeah. Just a date. This... Oh, they better get that date. Don't Captain America this.
Griswold family, this is Scoop Group. You copy, over. Griswold family,
Griswold family? Really? Ah, crap.
Griswold family.
Is he gonna yell into it? Friggin' Mind Flayer. He took the time to press the button and roar. Are you kidding me? God, she has to limp too. Ah, dang it. It has excellent hearing. Oh, I hate that it has little tendril things that can search. Like little graboid dudes. Alright, good. Distract it. Oh! Oh, Steve! To the rescue! Well, at least you can lead him away. Is Billy okay, by the way? No, you don't hear anything. There are not dogs. Salt Lake City, Utah. Don't listen to them, Darby. Go to sleep. Oh my gosh, is this Susie?
In her face.
The mirror of your
Make believe I'm everywhere. The answer
Oh
to
my
our
God.
never-ending story.
Oh my gosh. Great, now the numbers, please! We don't have time for a music video, people! They... Oh my gosh. Just watch... Just listening to them... These two kids sing the song while a fucking monster is going nuts in the background. Oh my gosh. They're in the middle of a Russian base. Oh my god, and they're going.
07004.
Did you get that? Oh, thank God. Oh, no.
Billy,
Hey, Billy.
I have to do this. Billy, your name is Billy. Billy Hargrove. You live on 481.
Yeah, come on, man. You can fight it. Ah, not do that.
3.
1, 2. Oh, crap. Russia, man. Oh, God, that looked like it hurt.
Very still.
Crap. Add her to the collective. Wonder if that adds her powers, too. Oh, come on! Oh!
Play this, you ugly piece of shit!
Ah, explosions! Oh my gosh!
Close it now! Close it!
Oh, crap. But if Hop is still out there...
7 feet.
Oh, get to him!
Hold her.
Oh, remember the good you. Hell, we'll take the other you at this point.
You were happy.
Come on, Billy. Oh! Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, send him in. Jeez! Oh! Oh, he might lose his hands. Or his life. Oh, okay, we're going with life. Oh, he's dead. No, but the date! Oh. Yeah, that's right. Die, asshole! He's dead. And so is Hopper. Shit. And so is Billy. Almost. Oh, is Dr. Owens here finally? With the United States military? Ugh. Yeah. Oh, Doc. Is that... The crack's gonna go away, right? Oh my gosh. There's 11. Shit. She's looking for Hopper. She just got a family last season. And now it's gone. Fucking someone hug the poor girl. 3 months later. From July. Dang it, that didn't put it at December.
Why not? She's like super well respected.
You're such a dingus.
Oh, they had to go get new jobs.
We weren't fired, you know. Sorry.
Oh, are they actually moving?
Still got it? Yeah.
17 years of my life. Packed up in one day.
Huh. Yeah. Shit, so we're losing 3 other characters? Stop doing that. Losing too many people. Come on. Damn. Oh, she's not getting the nosebleed either.
I know they will. Because you know that I'm gonna steal Cerebro from Dustin and call you so much you're gonna have to turn it off, right?
Wait a minute.
At the cabin, you were talking to Max.
I don't think I follow.
You talked about your feelings. Your
Yeah,
heart.
she heard that.
Oh, yeah, that.
I love you too.
Aww. Alright, good.
It's the speech Hop wrote for you and Mike. Speech.
Yeah. Oh, the good speech. The one that Joyce helped with. The one that he did not go with.
I left some Eggos out in the woods, and you came into my life, and for the first time in a long time, I started to feel things again. I
Aww.
started to feel happy. But please, if you don't mind, for the sake of your poor old dad,
Aww.
keep the door open
3 inches. Man. So much happened in this house, man.
Just for one day.
Is that it? Yep. That's it. There's... Wait. Whoa. Hold up, that's not it. Something's happening here.
Не-не-не, не американцы.
The American. Ah, crap. The Demogorgon. Oh, man. Oh, man. Now, is that it? Checking. Maybe not. No, wait, the hell are you doing? Hold up. There might be just the tiniest bit more. Oh, or it's just company logos. Yeah, it's just company logos. Weird-ass company logos. About a monkey. It just got way easy. Shut up, Patreon. Don't email me. That may be the most emotional Stranger Things finale we've had. So is he dead or not, for God's sake? Fucking after credits. No, not the American. Does that mean Hopper? Man, they Captain America'd it. They Captain America'd it. It was like, oh, hey, let's have this date, you know? We'll do it at this specific time. And don't be late. And then he died. They Captain America'd it. God, that was a lot. There was so much stuff, man. So much stuff in that episode. So much. And I mean, that was over an hour long. That was almost an hour and 20 minutes long. That was the length of a late Game of Thrones episode. It deserves it. I don't see how you could split that up into two episodes. There was no Brenner this season. Just at all. I just realized that. There was no... We never saw Dr. Brenner this season. And, you know, obviously he was a major part of season 1. And he showed up kind of in flashbacks, and as sort of a vision in season 2, but no, nothing Brenner related. I mean, we barely even had the Hawkins lab. It was all Starcourt. Starcourt, which is just gone. All burned down. Which I guess is causing some TV shows to cover conspiracy theories. These deaths that were covered up in a corrupt politician. And it's like... But I still bet you none of those address the Upside Down or the Mind Flayer. We barely went to the Upside Down this season. I have to say, this has been a different season. This has been different from what we're used to. I still like it. I like that they changed things up. Definitely, you know. We weren't, you know, still at the lab or, you know, we had to keep going to the Upside Down. It's like, no, this worked out. Although I guess in season 2, we didn't really go to the Upside Down. I feel like it was there more. Now, here's the thing. So the piece of the Mind Flayer that was in our world is dead. There is still... Like, that's the thing is, this was a piece of the Mind Flayer. That's the difference. Is that this entire season, the villain has been a piece, a fraction of the Mind Flayer. The real Mind Flayer, the rest of the Mind Flayer is still in the Upside Down. And apparently the Upside Down is still accessible because the Russians have a Demogorgon. It's kind of nice to see him at the end, the Demogorgon. Like, we haven't seen you in a while, buddy. You know, he was our main monster in season 1, and then it's like, all right, season 2. Well, we got the Demodogs, and, you know, we've got the Mind Flayer, the Shadow Beast, the Shadow Creature. And it's like, well, Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry. Some folks started showing up So, yeah, that's alright. We're good now. Oh my god, this recording is up to an hour and a half. I haven't even started with the notes yet. It's going to be a long-ass video. And somehow I have to, which I guess I have already because you're watching it, but somehow I have to condense an hour and 20 minutes worth of Stranger Things into 10 minutes of footage. Because that's how I roll. That is how I roll. But I can do it. I did that for Game of Thrones. God help me. Okay. I know there's a season 4. There has to be a season 4. But I know there is a season 4. I think someone said in the earlier episodes that these two seasons, 3 and 4, were actually filmed back to back. So, alright. You know, it makes sense that 11 would live with Joyce and hence would move out with her, but god damn it. I mean, if it means 11 and Will can spend time together, for some reason I kind of want that. Maybe because they're both friggin' upside down survivors. Because they are. It's like with his flare senses and her powers, we'll talk about that though, and her powers, like they would be a great team. He can be her sidekick. If she still had her powers, which, oh my god, we're gonna, alright. Let's just start going down this list, or else we're gonna be here forever. The first thing I wrote down was the slug that infected her, which possibly took away her powers. The slug that possibly took away her powers. Damn, Jonathan sprang into action on that one. Went and got a fucking knife, burned it. He got a freaking plastic glove. He gave her the freaking spoon to bite down on. And see, I thought he was just gonna fucking cauterize it and kill it. Because, the Mind Flayer hates heat. But no, he went in, he dug in, and opened it up. And then, you had to just get into her flesh and just sort of dig around for it, which, oh my fucking god, I was about to say I can't imagine what that feels like, but now I am imagining what that feels like, and it feels awful. God, this season has been the grossest piece of film or television that I have ever seen. Like, oh my god, this is disgusting. Ugh. And then fucking 11, because he was starting to go fast. He was like, fuck. Basically like trying to get around under her flesh, which hurt like hell. And she was just like, wait, let me do it for God's sake. And so she just had to use her powers to get that fucker out of there. Oh, and then fucking Hopper just stomp, just there. It's like, hell yeah, that's a fucking entrance. Cerebro. They brought back Cerebro, which is good. So that they could coordinate. I like that. And, I have not been a big fan of Erica this season. I know some of you guys have, and you have definitely let me know about that in the comments. But I am not the biggest fan of Erica. I will say though, she is really funny when she's working off of Murray. Oh, this poor guy. Oh, Murray. So that was kind of funny. And the whole team split up. The Scoops troop went to Cerebro in order to make sure they had contact with the team in the underneath Starcourt, and then the rest of the team, the rest of the gang, were gonna head over to Murray's place where they would be safe, which is clever, but fucking Billy with that sabotage. Well, Billy with the sabotage. It was really the Mind Flayer, obviously. He sabotaged the car, which was clever. And because he knew that they were there, so did the rest of the Mind Flayer. So yeah. Split up. We talked about that. Billy sabotage. It is interesting that Billy was the only one that never became part of the creature, the body. Billy was the only one that didn't become part of it. He never melted away, which is interesting. I mean, I guess it does sort of make sense because he's kind of the host basically. Like, we kind of say that the Mind Flayer created a body for himself, and that is true, but he still primarily works through Billy. So that makes sense. I wrote down the Scoops troops. I just thought that was funny, calling them the Scoops troops. 11's powers are gone. Most likely temporarily, but right now, her powers are gone. It's kind of like that one episode of Supergirl where, she, did a solar flare. Not like a solar flare from Dragon Ball, but she basically just used all of her power, and she lost all of her Kryptonian powers and kind of her biology too for a while, and she just became normal like a human. But then eventually she did get her powers back. That was within a week of that happening for her. For 11, we cut to 3 months later. And her powers still aren't there. She's gonna have to do some training. But basically, I mean, she overexerted herself. With everything that happened, what did we keep saying throughout all these episodes? This poor girl has to keep doing this. Now, we do have the question, is it because she overexerted herself with her powers, or is it because of the Mind Flayer infecting her? It's possible that that's the case. That the Mind Flayer, when it, bit her and got that slug in there, it did do something to her and took away her powers. It could be that. It could be that she overexerted herself. It could be both, honestly. Because she did still have some of her powers. That's the thing. Because she did start to move the car. She just couldn't do it as well as she used to, basically. I do think it was a bit of a combination of both. That she overexerted herself with her powers, and she also has been infected somehow. Basically, both of those things took her powers away. So, yeah. She needs to train, man. And see, if we can also bring up another reference as to what this situation is kind of like. If we are specifically talking about overexerting herself, this is also similar to Dragon Ball Super. Because there is a point where Goku completely overexerts himself using the Kaioken. And basically he's out of it. Like, he cannot use his powers. Well, he cannot use his ki correctly. Like, anytime he tries using it, it fucks up completely. It doesn't do what he wants it to do. Not exactly the case here, but it is a similar principle that she needs to cool down. The problem is, this may actually take a while. 3 months later and she still doesn't have her powers. She basically needs to figure this out. She needs to go fucking train in the mountains or something. What if Will could train her? Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. If Will trained her, that'd be cool. I don't know if he can. It seems like something the boys would do for her. Like, they'd be like, "Oh, you don't have your powers? Well, then we need to train." I mean, granted, this is the 80s. They wouldn't have known about Dragon Ball. But it's like, I don't know. Well, they would know about Star Wars, at least. And in Star Wars, you need to train. The next thing I wrote down was the infiltration, which was cool. Having Hopper and Murray and Joyce go down there, which was nice. Yeah. And it made sense not taking 11, because, like, even she was like, "I just need to recharge and then I'll be fine." And he was like, I know you can. I know you'll be all right. But you need to stay up here. It's like, basically because the Mind Flayer is after her, not Hopper. So Hopper needs to go down there alone, not risk it. Granted, I'm not sure if the Mind Flayer could get down there. That's the thing. That might have actually been the safest place. And if she was down there, Billy would have never seen her. Oh, shit. Yeah, actually. Dang it, that would have been... But she would not have had any of her powers. That's the only problem. Because at that point, they were gone. So... Nah. It can't be like last season. I mean, which was one of the coolest things last season when the two of them went into the lab. Hopper's fucking taking out Demodogs with his gun. And Eleven's there and she's in her fucking badass clothes that she got in Chicago. So. Yeah. Well, Susie paid off. I'm glad Susie paid off. After all that sort of build-up in episode 1. It's like, oh, hey, it actually paid off. Hooray. Now, why did she never answer in episode 1? I don't know, she was just away. She hadn't gotten home yet. How old is Dustin compared to the others? Because, when they had the four of them back together, the four guys back together, he did still look a lot younger than them. Like, it was kind of weird. It's like, they've aged into, young teenagers. And he kind of has. And then we see Susie, and it's like, well, she's young too. And it's like, huh. I don't know. Maybe that's a weird observation, but I don't know. For some reason, he looked younger than the other three. I don't know. Maybe it's the hair. Not that they've changed their hair, though. They still all have their haircuts. Will and Mike with their fucking bowl cut shit. I guess I'm one to talk. I've had this hairstyle since I was in middle school, actually. I used to have short hair, actually. Back in elementary school, I had short hair. And then in 6th grade, I was like, hey, I want to grow my hair out. And my parents were like, all right. So I did. And I've kept this hair ever since. It's gone through some changes. Basically, I've perfected it since high school. Like, it didn't even, like, look like this for a long time, actually. It looked, I don't know, it looked shitty. Well, and I look shitty, too. I don't know. Actually, everything kind of came around when I grew the beard. I don't know. Like, sometimes I look back on pictures of me when I used to be clean-shaven, which I used to be. I used to not have this beard. I've had this beard for 5 years now. Almost 5 years. About as long as I've had 7th Hour Films, which, oh shit, that is almost 5 years. Coming up in October will be the 5-year anniversary of me creating 7th Hour Films. Holy shit. But yeah. So yeah, like sometimes I look back on my old pictures of me from earlier in high school when I used to not have a beard, and I'm just like, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. You know, beard works on me. It's also because I'm a large gentleman, which is no secret. I am a large gentleman. I will admit that I am a large gentleman. And I am a large gentleman with a large gentleman's face, which I feel at least works better with a beard. So, whatever. Tangent. Oh, shit. We're almost up to an hour and 50 minutes on this recording. Let's move on. So Susie paid off. That was nice. I do like that, you know, she basically paid off from the first episode, and you know, we had to use her to get the code because no one else knew the code. Murray thought he knew. And Dustin didn't know offhand, but he knew that Susie would know, so that was at least good. And they had to sing the Never Ending Story song while all this shit is happening. Well, and that's the thing too, I said in the fucking video, you know, when you see this fucking monster and he is fucking running after that car, and it's like, he's in the background, and then we see Steve and Robin in the foreground, and they're just kind of listening, and they're just like, what the fuck? But you see him he's right behind them, just running at full speed, and it cuts to Hopper in a fucking Russian base in a Russian officer's outfit that he took, and he's just like, what the fuck? And it's just, and they're singing, it's just so, that cracked me up, man. That cracked me, just the visuals with them singing was hilarious. Yeah, and then they got the code, which was good. Wrote down the final fight. We had a fight. Hey! We haven't really had fights at the end of these seasons. I mean, technically, in the first season, we ran away from the Demogorgon for a while until 11 just fucking killed it. And then, in season 2, I guess they kind of fought the Demodogs. Well, yeah, they fought the Demodogs until 11 just fucking closed the gate. And then now we have, we basically had a fight. You know? They fought Billy. Hopper fought Russian Man, and they fought the Mind Flayer itself, and its fucking body. I'm glad those bombs were useful. That was good. But yeah, we had a final fight, and it was nice. Fucking Russia, man. Not fucking Russia, comma, man, but I mean Russia, man. Russians, if you're watching this. I think a few of you have said that you guys are from Russia. So, hey, you're probably cool. I don't know you, so I'm just going to assume you're cool. Every country has their bad eggs. And fucking Russia, man, was the bad egg of Russia at that particular point in time. There was a line of logic. There was a train of thought to that. Yeah. Well, technically he was a communist, so fucking commies. Hey, they fucking lost anyway. All right. I wrote down remember. I like that she actually got to Billy. You know, I mean, what they did with Billy's character this season was really interesting. You know, going from, well, he's the douchebag, you know, he's the new Steve, basically, to being almost the primary antagonist by being possessed by the primary antagonist. That was interesting. Fucking glasses. It was an interesting turn for Billy, you know. And I like that she appealed to him, you know, to have him fight the Mind Flayer. Fight the Mind Flayer's control. You know, have him remember when he was happy. Have him remember his mother. So I like that. I did like that. The 11 appealing to him over the Mind Flayer. And then Billy, he fought back. He didn't want the Mind Flayer to take her. I mean, honestly, he kind of redeemed himself. And then he died. Because the Mind Flayer just fucking killed him. Mind Flayer was done with him. So we lost Billy. Which is a shame. I was kind of hoping he would be redeemed, and then he would go on to also be like Steve and become, you know, a good guy. Because Steve was like the biggest redemption story. Because he was just the worst in season 1. But then he came around, and now he's kind of one of my favorite characters. And then Hopper, after finally beating Russia Man, he got trapped. He couldn't get through. And Joyce had to turn the keys and destroy the machine. Had to do it. And so we lost Hopper. Fuck. We lost Hopper. Or did we? I don't know. It's possible. A little after credit scene. Like, oh, don't feed the American. That's very specific. That is very specific. Don't feed the American. Or don't get the American to feed the Demogorgon. Okay. So we lost Hopper. We lost Billy. Then finally, Dr. Owens shows up. Dr. Owens, who didn't even get a fucking line. Like, he just came in and just stared. Stared at the crack, which wasn't fully gone. It was still kind of there. Which might be why there's a Demogorgon at the end. But, oh well. But hey, the United States Army showed up at the last second. I wrote down family video. I thought that was funny. Steve and Robin have to get new jobs because the mall burned down. So they went and tried to apply at family video. And Steve doesn't know shit about movies. So yeah. That was funny. And the buyers are moving. Damn. The buyers are moving out of Hawkins. Which, at first glance, would make you think, oh, well, maybe we're not getting the buyers back next season. Well. But then, when it's revealed, oh, Eleven's been living with them, which makes sense. Eleven's been living with them, so she's moving too. It's like, fucking, It's like, well, then they're all coming back. All four of them are coming back. Which, good. All four of them have to come back next season. Man. I mean, at least 11 has a full family again, you know? At least 11 has a full family because, you know, she never had a family. She never had a family, with the slightest exception of Dr. Brenner, you know, called him Papa, but that doesn't really count as a family. And then... and she got Hopper. And now Hopper's dead. But at least she has the buyers. That is something, at least. So they're moving out. Oh, and she read Hopper's note about everything. And it was nice. And at the end, see, and for the sake of your dear old dad, please keep the door open 3 inches. Man. Oh, man, I didn't get enough of the two of them. I didn't get enough. And we've had 2 seasons of the two of them together. There's not enough. And then I wrote down American, so it's possible that Hopper is still alive, but honestly, I don't fucking know. And then the Russians have a Demogorgon. Fuck. The Russians have a Demogorgon, which means that the link to the Upside Down is still somewhat there. Which means that the Mind Flayer can come back. And That's it. This has definitely been an interesting season. I did really like it. It's definitely been different. But I like that. I like that it was different from the previous 2 seasons. I think it honestly, this felt like where it needed to go. I've seen some, and I haven't read the articles, but I've seen some articles online where people have said, like, oh, Stranger Things should have just ended at season 1. And it's like, fuck you. Fuck you. This show is amazing. I don't know how I would rank the seasons. I don't know. They're all so different and so good. That's the thing. Each season is great. I love all 3 seasons, and I am very, very excited for season 4 to see where it goes. Okay, holdovers from this season. Hopper is dead. Billy is dead. 11 doesn't have her powers. 11 and the Byers have moved. There's a Demogorgon in Russia. Because fuck. Is that it? Are those the only holdovers? Yeah, those are the holdovers. Those are the questions. Well, not necessarily the questions, but those carry over basically to the next season. Plot points that, in theory, will carry over. Although, you know, oh my god, because see, I just thought of, like, you know, how much does a death carry over? Because definitely at the beginning of the season, Bob's death carried over, at least for Joyce. But then, see, when I thought about that, then I thought of that little thing at the end where it's like, oh, deaths that were covered up, and it was Bob and Barb. And then I just remembered Barb all the way back in season 1. God, that was so long ago. It's back when Jonathan was taking weird pictures of people. When they were all so young. They ain't young anymore. Except Dustin, who is apparently perpetually young. Oh. Okay. I'm tired. It's been 2 hours. I love the show. Alright, that's it. That's the season. That's season 3. Thank you all for joining me on this season. And I will see you guys back for season 4. Will it be the last season? I don't know. I've heard it might go to 5 seasons. Though I've also heard that they think they can end at 4 seasons. I don't know. But whenever the season 4 trailer drops, you can bet I'm going to be reacting to that, and I'm also obviously going to be reacting to Season 4 once it comes out. So yeah, thank you all for watching this. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Stranger Things reactions, if you want to rewatch all of Season 3, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.